Assalamualaikum and hi everyone. Today we are going to learn the new topic or the new method to solve the ordinary differential equation, which is what we call as fourth order Runge Kutta. Okay, like Euler's, Runge Kutta is simply can be said as RK4. It's used to estimate or approximate the solution for orders. Okay, what is actually give us a better approximations than the Euler methods. So this is the other reasons why the RK4 is more popular due to its simplicity and its efficiency. So let's jump to see how RK4 gonna works. First you need to know is the solution of orders using RK4 will involve several numbers of equations. This is the first equations, which we also can known as the predictor step. Under this equation, we can also see that there are four different unknown inside, which is K1, K2, K3 and K4. For each one of these, there is a specific or a particular equations on how to calculate the value of these unknowns. So these four equations we also call as the corrector steps. So basically RK4 involve a predictor and the correctors processes. Let's proceed with an example. Okay, firstly, as usual, when you got the questions, the first step is you need to identify or recognize what the information are given in the questions. So here we have y prime equals x per y. Then we have the initial condition, which is x0 is equals to 1 and x is between 0 to 1, whereas the h value is 0.2. Then we start our approximations by preparing a table like this. So we have 9 column of table, consists of firstly is the value of I, then x, y. So we have K1, K2, K3 and K4 is actually a corrector steps. Then you have the exact value at the second last column and the area. Okay, then fill up the first and second column based on the initial value given. So start with x value is between 0 and 1. So we start x value with 0. Then our step size is 0.2. So the value for x is increased by 0.2 row by row. So we have here 0.2, 0.4, 0.6, 0.8 and lastly is 1.0. Okay, because our range of x value is between 0 and 1. Okay, now you can fill up the column for I value. Start with 0, 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. It's just numbering. Now write down all the equations that we will use to fill up the remaining columns for k values and for the y. So we start with the k1. So now our k1 is, our h is, step size is 0.2, and now our f, xi, xy is referred to this one. So function xy is become x over y. To make it more presentable, I move it to the right side of the equations. Okay, then we move to the K2. Then substitute the value of h and functions. So we have K2 equals to 0.2 function x plus h over 2. So our x here change to x plus h over 2. Okay, so we have, so the equation will look like this: x plus h over 2 over y plus k1 over 2. So you already have the value for h, so just substitute the value of h. You will got K2 is equals to 0.2, x plus 0.2 over 2 is 0.1 over y plus k1 over 2. So at this moment you didn't have any exact value for k1, just let it be like that. The next is K3. So it will become K3 equals to 0.2, substitute the value of h, and the value of functions become x plus h over 2 Same like K2, so our H is 0.2 and over 2 you will get 0.1 over Y plus K2 over 2. And the last one is for K4. So it will be K4 equals to 0.2. Change of functions. X is become X plus H. So our H is 0.2. Just write down here first. Y plus K3. So it will be 0.2 X plus H. So our H is 0.2 over Y plus K3. And don't forget our predictor steps, which involve the equation for y. We will use this equation to calculate or to fill up the y column. Now let's get back to the tables. So for the first row, our y value start with the initial condition of y0 is equals to 1. So we have here is 1.0000. It's good to write in for decimal points. Then insert the equation of character step for K1 first into the calculator. So we have K1 is equals to, let's say we don't have K here, so I use A instead. A equals to 0.2 X over Y for X, for Y. Then calculate, insert the value of X and Y here. So for the first row, you have X equals to 0 and Y equals to 1. Insert the value to the calculator. X equals to 0, then equals Y equals to 1. Equals, so you got the value for K1 or A is 0. So write down the K value of 0 here. Then move to the K2, insert the equation for K2, so we consider here as B. B equals to 0.2 X plus 0.1. So our K1 is now is A, so we insert A value, then click calculate. So our X now is 0, our Y is 1, and our A now is 0 as well. So we have our B is equals to 0.02, which represent the value of K2. Now proceed to value of K3. So insert the equation K3 in the calculator. So we consider K3 is equals to C. So C equals to 0.2 X plus 0.1 Y plus, so our K2 now is B. So change the K2 into B. Okay, now click calculate, insert the value of X and Y for the first row is still 0 and 1. So X is equal to 0, Y equals to 1. So we have already our B value is 0.02. So just click equals. So now we have the value of K3 or C is 0.0198. Then proceed with the K4, insert into the calculator. So we consider K4 as D now, equals to 0.2 X plus 0.2 Y plus K3. So our K3 now is C, alpha C. So click calculate. So our X is 0. Just refer to the same value for this first row. Now Y is equal to 1. Our C, which is K3, is equal to 0.0198. Now we have our D, or our K4 value is 0.0392. For the exact and error value, we just leave it to the last stage of calculations. Now we proceed to the Y value for the second row. We will use this equation. So now we insert this equation, or what we call as the predictor steps equation, into the calculator, which is Y equals Y plus, our K1 now is A, so just insert alpha A plus 2 alpha B plus 2 alpha C plus D over to 6. Okay, then click calculate. So now we insert all the data in the first row into this calculation. So our y is now equals to 1. Our a is equals to k1, which is 0. Our b is equals to 0.02. Our c is 0.0198 and our d is 0.0392. So we got our new value for y is 1.0198. And then now for the second row, we have the data of x equals to 0.2 and y equals to 1.0198. Get back to our calculator. Find back our equation that we use for value a now here. So just click calculate. Our new x value is 0.2 now, equals to our new y is 1.0198. So it is equals to our new value for a is 0.0392. Then get back to calculator. Find back our equation for value b. Click calculate. Our x value is now 0.2. Y is 1.0198 and our a is already there, 0.0392. So just equals to 0.0577. So again, find back the equation for c. So this is our equation for c. Click calculate. X 0.2, y 1.0198 and our b is there. Now we get our c is equals to 0.0572. And again, find back our equation for d. So just click calculate. X value is 0.2, y and c is there, 0.0572, and our new d is 0.0743. So now move to the third row, which is the x value now is 0.4. So we want to calculate the new value of y. So get back to the calculator and find our equation for y. Okay, so this is equation for y. So click calculate. Insert the y value now is 0.0198. So this one is referred to the data in the previous row. So now refer to the second row. So y is 1.0198 equals our a value is there, b, c and d, and equals to our new y is 1.0770. So repeat the same process until at the end of the row, which is at the last row is I equals to 5. An important reminder here, do not push a button on your calculator to avoid you miss or you lost all your previous equation that you insert in the calculator. So just use AC here when you want to insert the new equation. Don't click or don't push the button on because you will reset all the data. And now we can calculate the exact value by using the equation given in the questions, which is y equals to square root x squared plus 1. So just insert the value of x and y for each row, so you will get the exact value. And finally, for the absolute error value is equals to exact value minus y value. So coincidentally in these questions, all the error value is 0. So we can see here that the RK4 is more accurate than the Euler methods. Then it's done.